Randy Orton just did the unthinkable. Not tomorrow. Not at a future pay-per-view. Not in some fantasy booking debate. It happened on SmackDown. And if you're a fan of Cody Rhodes, you might be furious right now. Because after everything Cody fought through, after the story he finished, after climbing the mountain that once seemed impossible, Randy Orton walked in and took the Undisputed Championship.
Just like that.
But here's the real question I want you to think about before we break everything down. Did Randy Orton steal the moment? Or did he prove he's still the most dangerous man in WWE? Drop your answer in the comments because by the end of this video, you might completely change your mind. The night started like any other episode of SmackDown. The arena lights glowing. The crowd buzzing. Fans wearing Cody Rhodes shirts everywhere. Because this was supposed to be another celebration of the champion. Cody Rhodes had become the face of WWE. The undisputed champion. The American Nightmare. The guy who finally finished the story. But if you've watched wrestling long enough, you know something dangerous about nights like that. They never stay calm for long. Cody walked out first.
Suit.
Championship over his shoulder. Crowd singing along with his theme. The energy in the building was electric. You could see the pride on his face. This wasn't just a title run. This was redemption. Every setback. Every betrayal. Every year of grinding outside WWE. It all led to this moment. But while Cody stood in that ring talking about the future, about being a fighting champion, one man backstage was watching. Quiet. Focused. Calculating. Randy Orton. And if you know Orton's history, you know that when he gets that look in his eyes, something bad is about to happen. Before we go further, quick question for you. If you were Cody Rhodes, would you ever fully trust Randy Orton? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Because what happened next might make that answer obvious. Cody finished his speech. The crowd applauded. Everything seemed perfect. Then the music hit. Randy Orton. The arena exploded. Not just cheers, but shock. Because nobody expected Orton to interrupt this moment. He walked slowly down the ramp. Classic Orton pace. Cold expression. Eyes locked on the championship. He stepped into the ring and stood face to face with Cody Rhodes. Two second-generation legends. Two men who have known each other for years. Two careers that have crossed paths more times than fans can count. But this time it felt different. Because this wasn't just about respect. This was about the Undisputed Championship. Orton grabbed a microphone. The crowd went silent. And what he said next changed the entire night. He told Cody something brutally honest. He said he was proud of him. Proud that Cody fought his way back. Proud that he became champion. Proud that he finished the story. But then Orton paused. And that pause felt heavy. Because everyone watching knew what was coming. Orton said one more thing. He said, "Your story might be finished, but mine isn't." The crowd erupted. And suddenly the atmosphere shifted. Because this wasn't just a friendly congratulations. This was a challenge. Orton looked straight at the title and said he wanted a shot. Tonight. Not next week. Not next month. Tonight on SmackDown. The crowd lost their minds. Cody didn't hesitate. That's the kind of champion he promised to be. He accepted. Just like that, the main event was set. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Undisputed Championship. And nobody in the building realized yet. They were about to witness one of the most shocking moments in recent WWE history. Now think about this for a second. Randy Orton is not just another challenger. He's one of the most dangerous champions WWE has ever seen. A master of mind games. A predator who waits for the perfect moment. And Cody Rhodes? He's the emotional heart of WWE right now. The hero of the fans. The champion people want to see succeed. So when these two collided, it wasn't just a match. It was a clash of legacies. But here's something interesting I want your opinion on. Who has the better career overall? Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton? Comment your pick before we get to the ending because that ending will definitely influence your answer. The main event finally arrived. The lights dimmed. The crowd stood on their feet. First came Cody Rhodes. The champion looked confident but focused. He knew Orton wasn't someone you'd take lightly. Then Randy Orton's music hit, and the energy in the arena changed completely. Because Orton doesn't just enter a match. He stalks into it. Slow. Silent. Like a predator walking into a hunt. The bell rang. And instantly the tension was insane. The first few minutes were all about mind games. Orton circling Cody. Cody studying Orton. Neither man rushing. Because both knew one mistake could end the match. Then it exploded. Lock up. Reversal. Cody hit the ropes. Drop kick. Orton rolled outside the ring. The crowd roared. But Orton smiled. That cold smile he always has when he's planning something. The match continued. Cody showing his speed. Orton showing his precision. Every strike felt personal. Every move felt like it could change the outcome. And as the match went on, something started to become clear. Orton wasn't just trying to win. He was trying to break Cody mentally. He slowed the pace. Targeted Cody's back. Dragged the champion into deep waters. Classic Orton strategy. The crowd started chanting for Cody, trying to lift him back into the fight. And Cody responded. Huge comeback.
Clothesline.
Power slam. Disaster kick. The arena exploded. Cody hit the Cody cutter. 1, 2. Orton kicked out. But just barely. And that's when something changed. Because Cody realized something terrifying. Orton was enjoying this. Every second. Like the veteran was slowly setting a trap. And, unfortunately for Cody, that trap was about to snap shut. Let me ask you something quickly. What is the most dangerous move in WWE history? The RKO? Sweet chin music? Stone Cold Stunner? Drop your answer in the comments. Because tonight, the RKO proved once again why it might be the deadliest move of all time. Back in a match. Cody went for the crossroads. The crowd was on their feet. But Orton slipped out. Pushed to the ropes. Cody bounced back. And out of nowhere, RKO. The entire arena gasped. It was perfect. Orton covered. 1, 2. Cody kicked out. The building erupted. Nobody could believe it. Even Orton looked shocked. But that shock quickly turned into something darker. Determination. Because Orton realized he needed one more moment. One more mistake. One more opening. And then it happened. Cody went for another Cody cutter. But Orton caught him midair. Spun him around. Second RKO. This one was brutal. Orton hooked the leg. 1, 2, 3. Silence. For about 2 seconds, nobody reacted. Because nobody believed what they just saw. Then the announcer said the words that sent shockwaves through WWE. Here is your winner, and the new Undisputed Champion, Randy Orton. The crowd exploded. Some cheering. Some furious. Some completely stunned. But there it was. Reality. Randy Orton had just defeated Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. And he was now the Undisputed Champion.
Think about that.
Cody Rhodes fought for years to finish his story. He carried the company. He inspired fans everywhere. And in one night, Randy Orton rewrote the ending. Now here's a question I really want to see you answer. Did WWE make the right decision by putting the championship on Randy Orton? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments because fans are extremely divided right now. After the match, Orton stood in the ring holding the title. The crowd still buzzing. Cody slowly sitting up in the corner, staring at the man who just took everything from him. Orton didn't celebrate wildly. He didn't scream. He didn't run around the ring. He simply held the championship high. That calm confidence. The same energy that made him one of the most feared superstars in WWE history. And then something interesting happened. Orton looked at Cody and nodded, almost like he was saying, "Good fight." But that nod didn't make things better. Because to Cody, this wasn't just a loss. It was the end of a reign. The end of the moment he fought his entire career for. And fans watching around the world felt it. Some were angry. Some were shocked. But everyone agreed on one thing. SmackDown had just changed the entire WWE landscape. Now, let's talk about what this means. Because this isn't just about one match. This changes everything. First, Randy Orton is now champion again. And that alone is historic. Orton has already built one of the greatest careers in wrestling history. But winning the Undisputed Championship again proves something incredible. Even after decades in WWE, he's still at the top, still dangerous, still capable of shocking the world. But the bigger question might be about Cody Rhodes. Because what happens now? Does Cody chase the title again? Does he turn darker?
Does he start a new story?
One thing is certain. This loss will change Cody Rhodes. And sometimes in wrestling, a devastating loss creates an even greater comeback. Let's talk about the future for a second. If Randy Orton is champion, the list of challengers instantly becomes insane. Imagine these matches. Orton versus Roman Reigns. Orton versus Seth Rollins. Orton versus LA Knight. Orton versus Gunther. Every single one of those could headline a major event. But there's one match fans are already demanding. The rematch. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Because after what happened tonight, that rivalry just became personal. Very personal. Before we wrap this up, one last question for you. Be honest. Were you happy that Randy Orton won the championship? Or were you angry that Cody Rhodes lost? Comment Team Orton or Team Cody. I'm really curious which side wins. Because the WWE Universe is completely split right now. What makes this moment even crazier is how unexpected it was. No long build-up. No months of teasing. Just one challenge. One match. 2 RKOs.
And a new champion.
Moments like this remind fans why wrestling can still shock the world. Because when you least expect it, everything changes. And Randy Orton just proved that the most dangerous superstar in WWE history is still hunting, still striking, still winning. And now, he's holding the biggest prize in the industry again. The Undisputed Championship. But the story doesn't end here. Because Cody Rhodes is not the type of man who walks away quietly. And if tonight taught us anything, it's that the next chapter of this rivalry might be even more explosive. So keep your eyes on SmackDown. Because the fallout from this match is going to be massive. Friendships might break. Rivalries will ignite. And revenge might be coming.
Fast.
Before you leave, answer these 3 quick questions in the comments. Was Randy Orton's victory the right move for WWE? Should Cody Rhodes get an immediate rematch? Who should challenge Randy Orton next? I read your comments and feature the best ones in future videos. And, trust me, after what we just witnessed, the WWE Universe has a lot to say. Because Randy Orton just shocked the world. And the ring will never feel the same again.